And here we are selling the marine system, or the coral system. Um, Basically use it for holding corals for sale, but also for fragging and whatnot. I've had pretty good success with it, but it's a bit unloved at the moment. Once it's had a bit of a clean up, it'll grow corals like nobody's business. So we'll start at the bottom, which is obviously the sump. Brand new Hydor protein skimmer. You can see it pulls out lots of shit. Just a chamber where I store live rock and paddleweed. Oh, a bit of surface film there at the moment because it's a bit unloved. So shitloads of paddleweed and also a plenum deep sand bed. So you can see it's got some corals in there. Some are doing quite well because it's a bit unloved. Some aren't doing as well. I've got this separate little chamber where I put anemones and mobile creatures like the shrimp, so that they just don't get lost in the system like the peppermint shrimps are at the moment. There's peppermint shrimps everywhere. So all the corals are pretty much for sale. So this level is all coral. And then the top level, basically a heap of base rock plus some other corals. Odd collection of different power heads running at the moment. I don't know what you can see from above. Now lighting, I've got that dodgy old LED at the back which just does blue, a fluoro at the front. Then this side is a Delua LED, which a lot of people have been raving about. And on the bottom, that's just T5s, but again I only keep rocking the paddleweed in there. So the plumbing on the right hand side is where I keep the heaters, and the main return pump is buried in there under the rock. So we've got the line that goes up, and I've got the chiller just mounted up on the wall here, but you could put it anywhere. So the chiller's included. It's off at the moment. It's just not been hot enough. So the water comes back in through here and straight back into the display tank. Ta-da! And off to the side, the automatic top up, which is empty. Hydor smart level with a pump in the barrel. There's the barrel. Currently it goes through this, which is a bit of an experiment. I had that with some Kalkwasser, but didn't really work the way I wanted it to, so probably take that off. Oh yes, and there's pre-filter there. So to clarify, water back into the top tank up on the top right hand side, goes all the way across, down through, and then, I don't know how well we can see that, but pipes all the way back to the other end again. Water feeding back in, bubble, 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 back across, overflow here with the Durzo style, then down into the pre-filter, and across the paddleweed, live rock, protein skimmer, to the return pump. And that is all for sale with or without livestock. Really good little unit. I'd probably upgrade the lighting, is my intention over time, at least on the top, just to grow a few more corals. But apart from that, I think it's good to go as is. Oh yes, it's got a couple of Jaeger heaters in there, 2 times 300 watts, so there's plenty of heat. And you can also Fossick and steal all my styrofoam that I've made my little fish room out of. Ta-da!